So today we need to talk about the Shanghai stickers because Valve is getting absolutely desperate. And this is, to me, a little bit embarrassing, a little bit concerning, but also I hope that it does help them make some changes going forward in the future, not only to the major items, but I also think there is some ways that Valve could hopefully and will hopefully learn some things going forward in the future, as well as how they handle the armory, which could eventually help us make some money in regard to armory items and stuff like that as well. So we have plenty to talk about in this video today. I know people don't really care about Shanghai stickers and major sticker items and stuff that much, but hopefully I'll do my best to make this interesting and hopefully help find some ways to help you guys make some money or prevent losing some money as well. Today's video is sponsored by Pirate Swap, an automated CS2 trading platform where you can turn your skins into new ones simple and easy. All you have to do is click on the skins that you want to get rid of and then click on the new skins that you want to own and select confirm trade. It's that simple, it's that easy, and Pirate Swap has an amazing collection of skins, so you will definitely be able to find something that you like. And if you use the discount code GERM on Pirate Swap today, you're actually going to be able to claim a free $10 bonus and be able to get a 35% deposit bonus as well. So it's an awesome site with awesome features offering you an amazing discount. So there's no reason to not go check out Pirate Swap with that first link in the description below today. And thank you to them for sponsoring this video. Now I'm going to start this by maybe dropping a little bit of a bombshell on you. I don't know, but if you didn't know, these Shanghai sticker capsules are still in the store right now. You can still get these for 25 cents. The sale for them is still going on. Now I know that is absolutely insane. That is absolutely ridiculous. And everyone that hears that or knows that or sees that or whatever understands how ridiculous that is, apparently, except for Valve employees, because I mean, it is really, really ridiculous. And just the fact that these are still on sale or still being sold is embarrassing and ridiculous in and of itself. And just kind of shows that Valve either just is being lazy or just has no idea what they're even doing or what to do with major items at this point. Obviously, they are going downhill fast. They've been an absolute disaster, whatever. But yes, these things still are on sale, and it makes absolutely no sense to me. I thought at the very least, I knew kind of the sale was still going on. I know no one really cares or checks in or whatever, so nobody really noticed. But to me, at the very least, when we got maybe like the Season 2 update for Premiere, or at the very least, when we got the new armory items, I think a lot of people expected these were going to be removed, but they are still there. And then the reason why me and a lot of other people are now realizing that they're still there is because Valve tweeted this out, I guess, yesterday. They actually said, with the Blast TV Austin Major approaching, it's time to say goodbye to Shanghai Major items. This is the final weekend to purchase CS Perfect World Shanghai Major stickers and celebrate the teams who participated in Team Spirit's first major championship. So obviously, the community is absolutely clowning Valve on this post again. This is a really, really embarrassing post and tweet, but it also shows just how desperate Valve is getting. Again, I've only been around for, a couple years now in the CS markets, in the modern CS markets, and really following this stuff closely and staying up to date on everything. So I didn't know if they've really ever done this before, because obviously I've only been around since Paris, and I know for a fact for Paris, for Copenhagen, for the past couple majors we've gotten, they have not done anything like this. They haven't announced or let us know when these sales are actually going to end. It's just, hey, the Paris sale just ended, the Copenhagen sale just ended, whatever. But apparently they actually did do this with the Rio major as well. They did tweet about when it was going to be ending, but this is not something they commonly do. But again, the thing you need to know about the Rio major was that it did not sell very well. People did not really like those stickers. That did not perform well. So this is, once again, obviously we already knew that nobody cares about Shanghai stickers. This is not a shock. This is, anyone who has any idea what they're talking about or whatever, people knew this was not doing well, but this is kind of another confirmation that Valve is getting desperate once again. Now, what is different than last time when the Rio stickers came out? Hey, people didn't really care about the Rio stickers because they just thought they were kind of ugly. They gave us a bordered sticker that nobody really wanted. Nobody really wanted an over-the-top kind of, colorful, weird thing. It's like, you want this, the major stickers to be sleek, to be clean, to be craftable, to be collectible, whatever. And that's not what the Rio stickers were at all. But Valve had an easy fix for that. It's like, oh, you didn't want this ugly bordered sticker? Hey, we can give you borderless. But now they have milked the borderless cow absolutely dry. So where do you go from here? It's like, the easy trap card last time was, oh, we gave you ugly bordered, now we can give you borderless, but now we've given you borderless so many times. Where do they go from here? And honestly, I think even at this point, even if they did give us some nice clean bordered stickers, I don't really think there's a way they can fix the major sticker disaster, because people just simply seem to not care about them anymore. And there is so many major stickers out on the market that you can get for so absolutely dirt cheap. There's not really any reason to care about the new ones anymore. Yeah, you might get, hey, a new team logo that we've never seen like that or anything before, but there's just so many stickers already out there in the game and so many other cool stickers to craft with when they have stuff like the armory stickers coming out and new stickers coming out and everything like that. And also at this point, if you do really, really care about getting some team stickers or whatever, there's just, hey, years and years and years of either really cool ones, really rare ones, really expensive ones, whatever, that you can just go with. Now, again, the community's reaction to this is absolutely hilarious. Anomaly saying, no, don't remove the Shanghai item so soon after the release. We haven't even had a chance to buy these yet. Anyone else remember the good old times when major items would be removed after the last day of the major, so items were actually desired and special? And that's a big thing to me here. It's like they have now made these sales last so long that it's just really, really gross. And it's super funny because when Paris came out and, Valve made a ton of money and they made the sale last forever and they sold all these different sticker capsules, whatever, so many people told me that, hey, borderless stickers just make so much money. That's why Valve's going to keep doing it. And they told me, hey, Copenhagen's going to put up crazy numbers forever. But at that time, when Copenhagen was coming out, I said, hey, if Valve does this, if Valve releases borderless stickers once again and they continue to release borderless stickers, their sales are going to continue to decline. And one of the biggest reasons for that is, one, obviously Paris was so oversold and so overinvested and so overproduced that you're always going to have those Paris stickers to compete with. Those Paris stickers are always going to be there as a great looking borderless sticker that's also really, really cheap. So it's going to be kind of putting a cap on prices, but also they burned so many investors. And I know people love to say, oh, shut up about CS2 investors. Nobody cares about them, blah, blah, blah. Why would Valve care about investors? Valve just wants to sell, blah, blah, blah. But guess what? Valve makes money off people buying CS2 investments, and that's what I was telling people at the time. If Valve would have, just made the Paris sale a normal length and, maybe even made it short, they could have made a nice spike in money. It still would have sold very, very, very well, but it wouldn't have been so oversold and so overcreated and so overabundant that it ruined all the future majors. And then if Valve would not have continued to release borderless stickers as well to try and milk that cow dry, they would have been able to get continuous profits over time where they could drop borderless stickers here and there. They could still continue to get bordered stickers, but they decided to go all out and put these sales on for 200 days or whatever the heck. It's like, this is really crazy. The Shanghai major ended December 3rd of 2024. Today is April 18th of 2025, and these are still in the store. And not only has it been that long, it's 4 or 5 months. The Austin Major now starts in just 2 months. The Austin Major is in June, which means we're going to be getting the Austin Major stickers very, very soon, which means we're getting close to the point where major sticker items are going to be in the store for nearly 365 days straight. Like, we're only going to have a couple of weeks here, or a handful of weeks where there's actually not major sticker items being sold. And again, people just do not care about them. And obviously, like we said, we can see from this tweet that they're not selling well. They're not doing well. We know that I'm pretty sure we've heard that people behind the scenes are trying to get upset with Valve because, again, this is how teams make money. This is how players make money. This is how tournament organizers make money. And Valve has mishandled this situation so poorly. And the community has been so wrong about this as well. The community, literally, people were telling me, oh, these stickers are going to keep selling. Valve's going to keep doing borderless because they make so much money off it, blah, 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 blah. But it is now very, very, very clear that that is not the case. When you even look at something like the Steam listings of these items, you can see that Shanghai capsules, 3,000 challenger sticker capsules listed on Steam, 33,000 contenders, 15,000 legends. You go back to something like Copenhagen, where you can already see some of these numbers are pretty similar, and that's crazy because these have been, kind of discontinued for however many months now. So you would think there'd be less of these on the market. That would make sense that there'd be less of these on the market or whatever, but it seems to be pretty similar amounts. Again, this is the actively dropping thing right now, but also you have something like Paris where the numbers are just absolutely insane. You still have, 400,000 Paris contender sticker capsules for 9 cents on the Steam community market. You have 200,000 Paris challengers for 10 cents, Paris Legends 220 at 11 cents. These numbers just get so crazy. And also, why would you even buy the sticker capsules for 25 cents from Valve right now or on Steam when you can get them for 21 cents or probably even cheaper than that on third-party marketplaces like CS Float or some of these other places? So it just truly does not make any sense. And what I really do hope and think that it could happen is that Valve will hopefully learn from this when they deal with stuff like the Armory and see that and realize that, hey, you don't want to, I'm not saying anyone needs to cater to CS2 investors or anything like that, but guess what? When things are a profitable CS2 investment and your players are making money off of it, that is going to make them more likely to continue to buy it. You want things to remain desirable. You want things to remain special. You want things to be not overly abundant, not so common, because again, once things get so common, there's no incentive to be purchasing them anymore. There's no reason for people to care anymore. This used to be a really, really insane, even marketing tool. New major items used to drop and people would make a ton of videos and they'd get a ton of views and people would get hyped and excited and that would help Valve sell more, blah, blah, blah. But right now, nobody makes content about the new CS2 major items because they're literally underperforming videos on everyone's channel, and they're underperforming items for Valve, and they're underperforming items for the players and the teams and the tournament organizers. People are not happy. And yeah, Valve can maybe drop keychains this time or drop something new and maybe they'll sell a little bit better or whatever. But again, the bread and butter is always going to be those stickers, and Valve has just absolutely botched the sticker situation in the biggest way possible. And I hope they don't do something like this with the Armory. Again, I do hope they learn by that with the Armory by actually removing those items from the Armory before they are overdone, before they're overabundant, before the supplies are so oversupplied. Because not only will that make the current Armory items bad and make it, unprofitable investments for everybody, which is going to burn them and make them lose money, whatever, that's also going to disincentivize people to invest in future Armory or spend money on future Armory Pass and stuff like that if they just know, hey, this is just going to be a money sink, a money pit. It's going to be in the store for so long that eventually nobody's going to care about it, whatever. But if you are quick and you leave stuff in for a limited time, you make things desirable, you make things special, you remove these Armory collections before they get too overabundant, before people stop caring about them, then people will actually continue to care about the future updates as well, because they'll know, hey, I can get some cool stuff, I can get some rare stuff, I have to act fast, maybe I can make some money off it as an investment, maybe I can get some cool play skins, maybe they'll go up in the future, whatever. That is how you do this thing, and that's how they had always done the major sticker items, but then they got greedy, they tried grinding every single dollar out of this thing, and now it's blowing up in their face. It's an absolute disaster. And again, Valve is getting really, really desperate in front of our eyes. You can see them here, really trying to go all out to sell these things at the very end, but I don't know. I have made it very clear that if Valve continues to do this, I will not be purchasing any CS2 major items going forward in the future until they change things up. I hope you guys do the same, but it seems like people are already doing that anyway because I don't really care about them. But yeah, pretty much everything for the video today, guys. Hopefully catch you the next one. Until then, peace.